Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN. When finished, press the pound key.
Start your show now. Press 1. For important instructions, press 2.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nobody take no cornbread from me.
Yes. Yes. I wish you would. I wish you more. Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? My name is Tim Black. Welcome to the Tim Black Show. We good? Looks like we're good. I'll make sure. Yes, it's Friday, y'all. You know it's Friday. Come on now. It is Friday. There we go. Oh, God. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Ty Savage says, this guy Tatum, Stephen Tatum. Stephen Tatum is disparaging Breonna Taylor's name. What show is he on? What show is he on, Ty? What's up, what's up, what's up? Someone put this in the last chat on my pause show, but I don't remember the name of the show. What show is this, bruh? Anybody saw this? Stephen Tatum. The cop. What's up, what's up, what's up, guys? Talk to me. Anybody seen this footage of Stephen Tatum? This thing is not scrolling. Why is it not moving? It's new to me. Ty Savage. What show? I know that. What show, bruh? What show was it on? Cut the check. Damn it. I hate this. Everything's behind in time. So it takes a while to catch up, guys. Check this out. We got some up-to-date breaking news, so I'm trying to get confirmation. Anyway, damn it. That's not what I'm talking about, bro. All right. But somebody knows about it. Someone knows about it, right? I guess that's what you're supposed to do, Tim. Oh, it's on his own channel. My bad, dog. I thought he was on another show. Well, I guess that's good. You know, if the coon's gonna coon, at least he's cooning on his own channel. You know what I mean? That's better. My bad, Ty. I thought he was on someone else's show. Okay, first of all, guys, welcome to the Tim Black Show. This is Friday. We do Freedom Friday. It means you call into the show and you get to voice your opinion, right? We do a lot of audience participation on this show. And Ty is a Tim Black Show member of the show, right? He's also been around for a few years now. So he was giving me some news about one of the coons, one of the most horrible black people on the internet. I tell you, man, and you know what? I get it, though. I get it. If you lack ability, like you're not funny, you're not all that, you know, you don't have a real sense of humor, you're not funny, you can't make people laugh, you're not really very intellectual, like, you know, quick thinker, not witty. So that's kind of out. It's like, you know, what can you do? I mean, the online world is a great place, right? But you got to have some type of talent or skill. You can't dance. You can't play an instrument. Cooning is like the last-ditch effort for the talentless. Like, really, dog, if you can't do anything else and you black, and it's like, damn, the liberals don't want me. I mean, I don't want to be like that guy Tim Black and go do my own thing and say fuck the liberals, but not be a sellout, though. Like, you don't have to become a sellout coon. You could just not mess with the liberals and not become a token of white supremacy. It's really not that hard. It's not like it's binary. It's not like you gotta go one or the other. Either I'm gonna be a token black guy for fake-ass progressives who don't know shit, who don't care about black issues, don't respect our situation, just want to profit off of us and keep us quiet while they get what they want. Or go be a sellout coon that denies the fact that you black, denies racism exists, and shit on everybody black in order to prop up white supremacy. It's like you don't have to, guys. You do not have to choose between those two things. There's other choices. There are other choices you can make. You can decide, hey, I'm black, I can't play basketball, I can't rap, I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't make graphic design, I can't run an online business. It's a lot of shit you could do. I can't do ceramics, I can't do yoga teaching, I can't teach people how to lift weights, I can't do MMA. I mean, there's a lot of shit you could do. It's not like the only choices that you have is to coon or not to coon. To coon or be a pawn. You could choose other shit. You know? You could choose other shit. So this guy, this horrible individual, this corny motherfucker used to be a cop, now it's copping pleas for white America. And not just white America, the biggest part of white America, the white supremacist America, the Jim Crow supporting America, the black people are their own worst enemy America. That type of America. That you're black, but you're one of the good ones America. You know what I'm saying? He's with those motherfuckers. And that, folks, is the worst type of black people to be. And if you're going to be that type of black person, it'd be better if you just went with Bezos and got to the moon. Like, go live on the moon or something. Go to Afghanistan. Somewhere. Go do anything else except exist here. Because we got enough of you. We trying to get rid of y'all motherfuckers. So right now, we all know Breonna Taylor's been passed away for quite some time now. This motherfucker's still on his YouTube channel because he has nothing else to do. He's like I stated, he has no talent. He has no ability whatsoever. So he has to dig her body back up, figuratively, right? And shit on her for his white audience because what else is he gonna do? Is he gonna create something? Fuck no. Is he gonna create something? Hell no. He's a dumb, broke person's Candace Owens. He's not gonna go create his own shit. That's too much work. It's just too much work. I mean, say what you want to say about Candace Owens. She's at the elite class of coonery. Yeah, there's basic coonery, like that guy with the glasses, Brian Logan, whatever his name is. Like, that's basic coonery. That's you know, on the spectrum. No disrespect, but that motherfucker's slow as hell. He's not Rain Man level. Like, there are people who are Rain Man level that'll shock the shit out of you how smart they are. This motherfucker has no redeeming qualities except white people listen to him and go, wow, this nigga says what we want him to say. Yay, okay. Don't invite him to any parties. We don't want to be stuck having a martini around this motherfucker, but that's that Brian Logan, like Anthony B. Logan, ABL, whatever his name is. Then you step up to like mediocre. That's this guy. Officer Coonan. Tatum the Coon. That guy. He unearths dead black people, says every bad thing he could say about him. He's a really slow, broke person's Candace Owens. That's what that is. So these people are a problem. What you try to do is laugh them off. But when you find white people that gravitate to them, that tells you all you need to know about them. And you can't pretend to be that stupid. Yeah, you can't be like, oh, well, I just believed him. I didn't know. Nah, not the shit, not the stuff that comes out of their mouths, man. Everything that comes out, it's like they started off at Coonan Level 101. Basic stuff. They ran out all the basic stereotypes. Now, they shit on the dead. Like, they started off saying, we need to stop listening to black music, rap music. It was bad for the black community. Why are we shooting each other? Why are we black on black crime? You know, they started off on that shit. But they ran out of all those tropes. Now they're all the way into blaming Tamir Rice for his own death, you know, blaming Breonna Taylor for being shot by cops in their own home, you know, blaming black, like they are, this is what they're pretty far gone. And look, this is how far gone they are. I shit you not. I'm telling you, just before the show, I was about to go live. And I found someone on Twitter was tweeting out this clip of Larry Elder and Candace Owens. And I only say Larry's name because you might not know who I'm talking about. And they were saying the most horrific shit. They were saying, hey, not only does America not owe black people reparations, we still owe slave owners reparations. I shit you not. I shit you not. He said, I got the clip. I'm going to play it. You know how I talk about black people deserve reparations? For generations, like almost 8 generations of slavery, and 4 generations of Jim Crow. 4 generations of Jim Crow after that, where we couldn't like get property, build wealth really. Where it was forced, some of our land was forcibly taken. All types of horrible shit. Burned to the ground. We know the stories, right? Burned to the ground. Rosewood, Black Wall Street. Okay, we just talked about it. They said, they don't even mention that shit. They said, not only do you not deserve reparations, the people that really deserve reparations are the slave owners who had to give up their property. Meaning them. Meaning them. Folks, woo! That's magical, coon. That's coontastic. That is Coonville. Buck Rogers, 3062, and a land far away. That is some space age coonery. If you went to Mars, you could find, I'm trying to tell you, this is space intergalactic coonery. Death Star coonery. You thought you were used to coons. No, man. Motherfucker, you on silver level. Gold plated level. This is diamond level. This is platinum, triple platinum, double diamond level coonery shit. And by the way, I just heard that Joe Rogan and Andrew Schulz, comedian that Charlamagne the guy keeps talking about so funny that he helped put on? Yeah, Charlamagne didn't put a black man on. He put on this white dude. And this white dude and Joe Rogan are sitting around bigging up Larry Elder. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're bigging up Larry Elder's got some great ideas. He's really a great talker. He's a smooth talker. I bet Joe Rogan never said that about like Malcolm X or anybody like, black and radical. No, but he'll say it about Larry Elder. That's so, because he's not going to lose Spotify accounts bigging up Larry Elder because his audience is full of a bunch of fucking racists. That's what I'm saying, Johnson. And that's why people like Demi Jor go on there, right? And that's why I say it's suspect when black people go on there, because this is what he does. This is who they are. He bigs up a guy like Larry Failure, who ain't nothing but Rush Limbaugh and blackface and not as funny or inventive. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at least Rush did voices and shit. Larry doesn't even do voices. He didn't even try to entertain you with his swashbuckling coonery. But see, that's how bad it is. That's how fucking bad it is. That's it. What we have to do is build our own fucking shit. We have to build our own independent media all the way up. That's why I'm trying to support. I'm trying to support independent media. Even if we do similar things, I don't want beef with you. But you got to have the heart for this struggle. You got to have the heart for the fight. I can't have you getting your foot in the door, starting to blow up, and then start doing this same shit. Then start doing what they're doing. This motherfucker. I'm going to play the clip, guys. I don't want to deprive you of this clip. Let me play the clip of Larry Elder. I shit you not. Like I'm kind of worried about playing it because I don't want problems. I don't want them to shut down the live stream. Where y'all at? Could y'all share this? We need more people. 50 likes. Can we get some likes and some shares, guys? Come on, YouTube and Facebook and Periscope and Twitch. And if anybody's bored, go to Twitch, please. That's a lot of ask, Jim. Ask one thing. Maybe they'll do it. People are like, I'll just sit here and drink my beer. You ask too many things. I'm violating all the rules. Supposed to ask one thing and do it nice, like, hey guys, could you? No, guys, like I don't want to get too angry because we're concerned about my health, man. I get loud, I get angry. I can't fucking help it. There are people right now, I hope it's none of my Wolfpack people, defending Joe Rogan. Well, Joe Rogan didn't mean anything. He's just saying that Larry Elder makes good points. I hate that shit. You think Joe Rogan would try to make good points if it cost him his audience? Fuck no. That's my same problem with Kyle Kalinske. Oh yeah, Joe's had them on. Him and Crystal and Sagar. See, some blacks won't talk about Joe Rogan because they think it's hope that they'll go on one day. So everything I'm saying, they wouldn't say. In fact, some will come out and defend it. They've been talking about Joe Rogan a lot. Why does everyone pick on Joe Rogan? Man, look, I don't pick on a motherfucker, but this is beyond fucked up. You don't big up Larry the Coonball Elder. No, you don't do that. That guy's horrible for black people. He says nothing offensive about white people. Oh, you think Joe Rogan would be bigging him up? He's not a fucking comedian making jokes. Larry the Coon guy, not the cable guy, the Coon guy. He's not making jokes. When he's shitting on black people, Joe, you fucking MA meathead motherfucker, he's serious. And Andrew Schulz, I don't know who told you. I'm serious, man. I don't know. I know I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? Bernie Mac, Richard Pryor, Eddie Griffin. You know what I'm saying? Paul Mooney. You know, real fucking comedy. You know, I know who I know. I'm an old motherfucker, you know? I'm not that old, though. I still can relate to young comedy. Motherfucker, you're not that funny. And, put some pants on, bitch. And write some material that's not corny as fuck. And I like Trevor Noah's act better when he did it. I like John Oliver's acts better when they did it. This motherfucker got a Netflix special. Why am I trying to roast Andrew Schulz? Fuck that. The point is this, man. These motherfuckers are soft bigots and they play in the bigot wonderland. And what they do is just shit on black people every chance they get. That's what they do. Charlamagne, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself of propping up this piece of shit. You should be ashamed of yourself. Okay? Him and this sidekick dude, little pocket rocket, little Indian dude he puts in his pocket, jumps out. Hey, I'm gonna say smart shit. I know stuff. Shut the fuck up. These guys are sellouts. They're not selling them out because there's people. We got a people of color and a white guy who wants to like bathe in black culture, but shit on it at the same time, and then call it jokes. And then we got Joe Rogan propping up Larry fucking Elder. Joey Diaz, you need to stop kissing ass and call this shit out. Come on, Coco. Come on, Coco. Why are you still here? Call it out. Come on, man. You one bong hit away. I'm one chicken thigh away. You one bong hit away. Let's do some good while we're here. These motherfuckers. I'm pissed, man. Why no one talks like this? You know what? Because everyone has hope. One day I'll be a star. So these motherfuckers get to run roughshod over all the black community. And black people lack resources. They lack resources, so they need this shit. Half of them want to go to Texas just to go on Joe Rogan's show. He's a piece of shit. That's why he's supporting fucking Larry Elder. Come on, man. It's the worst shit. I shit you not. Let me get back to the point. Larry Elder. Larry, old-ass coon Elder. Candace Owens. I'm going to try to play it, man. Godfrey ain't going to roast him. Godfrey wants to go on the show, too. You ain't going to roast him, Godfrey? Come on, man. Who do we got? Cat don't even do this shit. I don't know, man. Fucking Dave Chappelle with fucking Joe Rogan. Who the fuck laughs at a Joe Rogan Oh, I know who laughs. The people serving the drinks. I don't know. Who the fuck laughs at a Joe Rogan concert? I don't know, the guy parking the cars? It's like, damn, man, I can't believe these motherfuckers came out. All right. I'm just saying I'm pissed off, man. This shit is horrible. This shit is fucking horrible, man. I'm going to try to play this clip. So you got to say, because I know some people are like, Tim, you're being irrational, you're ranting, you're railing, you're being real black. I know you're cool. And that's the black people, because we got some coons out here. That's what they say. He's acting too black. Here we go. I'm going to play this clip. I hope we're good. Because it's from Prager University. It's not even a minute. It's like 30 seconds. But that's all you need. That's all you need. I'm not taking them out of context. When you say shit like this, I don't know how you can take this another way, because I've been taken out of context before. But this, I don't believe is taken out of context. Let me know, Wolfpack, let me know if you think this is taken out of context. I'll revisit it. But I got to play this for you. I got to play it for you because I don't think you're going to believe me. It's too bad. Too fucking bad.
Right behind them.
By the way, when you mentioned that...
Right behind them.
By the way, when you mentioned that the UK was ahead of us, they were. Do you know that the slave owners were compensated? After they lost their quote-unquote property, the government compensated slave owners.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so when people talk about reparations, do they really want to have that conversation? Because, like it or not, slavery was legal. And so their property, their legal property, was taken away from them after the Civil War. So you can make an argument that the people that are owed reparations, and not only just black people, but also the people whose, quote, property, close quote, was taken away after the end of the Civil War.
I hope that didn't cut off. We still live? Are we still live? Oh, we're still live. Looks like we're still live. We're still live. What's up, Sheldon Hughes, man? What's up, Shell? How you doing, man? Ty, what's going on, baby? Shout out to Sheldon Hughes for that big donation, man. I appreciate you. Ty, thank you for your donation too, brother. You still live? We okay? We good? Thank you. Sign of the Times. Give it up for Sign of the Times. All my moderators. Pam Hall was in here earlier. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Wolfpack, for being present. So you guys heard that shit, right? Did I take it out of context? No, I don't think I took it out of context. First of all, Candace Owens acts like she doesn't know that slave owners were compensated. She acts like she doesn't know that. That's like basic. Nah, that's fucking basic. If you're gonna be a coon, you already knew that. Coons already know that. Nah, man. See, coons are not ignorant. Being just not having information does not make you a coon. You understand? That's not enough. Anybody, if that's the case, everybody could be a coon. Okay? Having no information and just being wrong, that is bad, but it's not a verdict. It's not a mark of blood. It's not a mark on your integrity. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be, nobody wants to be wrong. No one wants to be low information. But to be a coon, to qualify for coonery, you have to know what you're doing and know it's wrong, or know that you're being ineffective, a lying piece of shit, and do it anyway. That's what they do. Do you really think Candace Owens doesn't know that slave owners were compensated, and that America decided as a country, the government decided, if the government changes the law and says no more this and no more that, no one owes you money for that. They just did that to keep these good old boys from going ballistic. They're just actually throwing cold water on our fight for reparations by saying, not only do you, the descendants of slaves, deserve nothing, but we should go back and start looking at the white people and see what we owe them. Yeah, because them building up their businesses wasn't enough. No, that wasn't enough. Them raping us wasn't enough. No, that wasn't enough. No jail time, no nothing. Just, we should have compensated them more. That is actually what they're saying. So when I hear people, now that's a brother, right now I'm picturing this brother on Twitter, who was like, well, what about Gavin Newsom? There you go. There you go. You were questioning me like I was supporting the Democrat when I told you, fuck Larry Elder. You were like, but what about what's bad about Gavin? Gavin's bad. Is he this bad? See, this is the problem we face, guys. See how bad, this is how they get us in this sandwich. This is the sandwich they make for us. This is the predicament they put us in. See, a lot of these fake progressives and liberals, and they say, I don't know why the blacks keep voting for Democrats. All these anarchist motherfuckers, why they keep voting? Do you see this motherfucker, Larry the Coon Elder? Do you hear him? He could become governor of California. Do you hear yourself? This is why black people go and vote for a Gavin Newsom. Look at the choices. Look at the fucking choices. Now, if you don't give a fuck and you are not black and you don't live in that fucking state, maybe you could be like, oh, I don't like either one of them. But if you gotta live there and you know this motherfucker thinks like that, you might be like, nah, I don't think I want a Republican this week. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, dog. Walk with me a little bit. This is how they get us. This is how they get us. Just listen to this sellout coon motherfucker, Larry Elder. Listen to him. Prop up slavery. Like it's just regular shit. If we were cooking kids, if America used to cook kids, literal babies, and we stopped and said, hey, we're stopping you. I know you like doing this every Sunday, but you can't do it no more. Here's a few dollars. Larry said, we don't care about the moral implications of what they were doing. Maybe we should pay him more for stopping cooking the babies. But see, Larry doesn't give a fuck about black people. Never has. I'm sorry, he does give a fuck about one black people. Himself. My bad. That's another symptom of the coon. The coon cares about themselves more than the collective. Ever more. Even more than their own family, cousins, uncles, aunts. The coon is out for self. They'd stab their own mother in the eye if they could help a black man earn higher profit on his investments. They'd push their own dad down the steps if he looked too hard at the white man's wife. That's what they would do. That's what they would do. Look, this is now allegedly Candace Owens. These motherfuckers, they like to sue too, so let me shut up. They like to sue. Oh, they like to sue. They like to sew KKK gowns. And look, and someone tell Durrell, the KKK whisperer, to go whisper to some coons. Go whisper to them. We need you doing that more than we need you collecting robes from Klan members. We need you to go whisper to Candace and Larry and Brandon Scodem. Go talk to those guys. Brandon Tatum. Go talk to that motherfucker. They need your help. This is not a child-friendly show. This is not what I had planned for today. This is not. I was going to come out here, talk about Antoine Gilmore. He was shot sleeping. He fell asleep in his car, it looks like. He fell asleep in the road in his car. This is a dangerous place. He had a gun on him, but he was asleep. He had a gun on him, he was asleep. They didn't have warrants for him. They found a car in the middle of the road. The guy fell asleep. I don't know why he was asleep. They shot into the vehicle at least 10 times. He is dead. I want to talk about that story, but I can't because I got Larry, the coon guy, Candace Owens, Officer Skankdom. I got this triangle of black coonery. That's what it is, the black coonery. And see, this is why I gotta fight, y'all. Because other people are too diplomatic. They're too fucking diplomatic. They're too nice. There is nothing to be nice about. This motherfucker Larry is like, hey, not only should we not compensate black folks for redlining and discrimination, Jim Crow and segregation and medical experiments and, all that shit, but we should pay white people more money. And you niggas need to stop asking for stuff because if you don't, we're going to bring up all the money. All the back money, you free slaves, owe the white people. That's what the fuck he's saying. And you say I'm too nice and I'm blowing it too much out of proportion. And you should stop calling out the left. These motherfuckers won't call out these people. Because some of their subscribers and viewers and people that give them money like them. They like them. So they won't call it out. They won't say shit. Fam. Because some of the people that pay their salaries, some of the people that compensate them, some of the people that fund them actually enjoy this shit. And I'm going to say some guys, the conservatives are very gracious. They're very gracious and they give very freely. They are beyond gracious. But here's the problem. When they don't like what their niggas say, the faucet cuts off really quick. Yeah, like they get, and if you offend them, they lose their fucking minds when their Negroes don't act right. God. They have all types of conniptions and shit. Oh, my God. This nigga, he spoke back to me. Calm down, Philip, calm down. He thinks he can make up his own mind about what? No, I will not have it. He thinks he can make up his own mind. Choke yourself, nigger. Choke yourself. Put your neck right here in my hand. Put it in my hand. Philip, calm down. You're going to have it. I'm not going to. No, right now. No. Karen, no. After all the money I've fucking given you, I allowed you to sleep indoors. We gave you the buttermilk biscuits and everything. Here's a little sugar on them. Just what's wrong with you? I feel sorry for your mother. Yeah, man, they're generous as fuck. But that faucet cuts off so quick when you start talking. Woo! When you say that, woo, when you piss, so they won't call out this shit. So y'all want to act like people don't call them out because they don't understand, like they don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Hey man, I like different ideas, and people can talk, and we can have a battle of words, and we can let the best ideas win. We can talk about it, and you can say, yeah, niggas can say, I don't know if they should vote. I don't know. What about voting rights? I don't know. What about reparations? Oh God, get out of here. Let's have this conversation. Let's talk about it. Let's talk it out. Well, sure, let's just talk it out. Let's see what we can come up with. I don't know. What if we niggas went to the moon? Like, they had these dumb conversations. They can't keep it real. People are not ignorant. All good white people, or white people with a conscience and with a basic understanding, when they hear motherfuckers like Candace Owens and Larry the Coon Elder talking, they just back away. Ooh. I know how you, come on now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you hear this type of shit, just, ooh. I don't want to hear this. Because you know it's fucked up. The 10 Black Wolfpack has a couple of older white women in their late 60s, early 70s. They would be like, if they heard fucking Larry Elder talk that shit and Candace Owens talk that shit, some of them, I got one right now in a hospital bed in fucking hospice. If she heard this shit, if she's listening right now, I know she's tripping out. I can see it because she's such a good spirit. She's such a good fucking ally. If she was there and heard them say that shit in person, oh my God. Oh, fuck this. Oh, listen here, you fucking sellouts. No, you're gonna hear me right now. Give me my teeth. This motherfucker and you too, lady. You're a shit. You are shitter than shit. All of you fucking shits. She'd have lost her mind. The nurses would have got to come and restrain her. Meanwhile, I got grown-ass men like Joe Rogan that could beat a boar, kill a boar with his bare fucking hands. Who won't stand up for me, won't stand up for my kids, won't stand up for my wife, won't stand up for my ancestors, won't stand up for my grandkids. You fucking coward. It's all about fucking money. You disgust me. And all of you disgust me who stand by and support this shit, who hide behind intellectualism, having debates, having conversations. Ruben Davin, fuck you too. And all the rest of you, and you cowards, all of you who won't call it out. Why aren't you calling it out, Kyle and Dave and Sagar and Crystal and all these motherfuckers with big platforms? It's not just about the money. It's about being able to go at these motherfuckers and it reach them and it hurt them. It's not just about the numbers. It's about being able to have an impact when we speak back. That's why we need to get bigger to speak back so they feel it. So you can't just throw us under the bus. So you can't just lie and say whatever garbage shit you want to say. Because in this world, we can't go at them physically. We got to be able to hurt them in social media on their airwaves. They don't get to just disrespect us at every turn. They don't get to just shit on us at every turn and just walk off and nothing happened because the people that had the platforms that y'all propped up with the numbers, with the reach, won't stand up for us. And what I came to realize is that those things are connected because if you do stand up for us, your numbers can't get big. You can't have both. And that's what we battle against. What Larry Elder and Candace Owens said is the most horrific shit I've heard in a while. I'm not surprised. The Reset Race, my man Michael Graham, Sam Khaleesi, John C., Mud, and Killmonger Joe. Josiah. And all the people that supported, like my man Marvin C., Irene Burns. We fight the good fight, right? We fight the good fight, okay? It's these people that we got to go after. And I want to spend my time going after these people. But I also have another obstacle, which are the people that are supposed to be down with me, who say they're on my side, but they don't do the fighting with me. They don't fight with me. They won't ride for me. They won't ride with me. They won't ride for me. They got more soldiers. They got more guns. They got more ammunition. They got more reach. They got everything. They got ballistic missiles. I'm over this motherfucker with a 22. I call this a 22. I'm speaking rhetorically. Rhetorically. This is hyperbole. This is metaphorically. Okay? It's my smear motherfuckers. When I say something, they want to take it literally. Like I'm gonna leave my grandkids and my wife and my kids for some internet bullshit. I mean, these people are fucking animals. They're fucking dog shit. That's what they are, y'all. Like, I can't say that I make an analogy because I'm black. I can't do that. Because if I make an analogy, of course it has to be literal because, well, he's a black guy. And that's your fucking left. So don't question me about going after the left no more. Don't question me about why I'm not being nicer. Don't question me. Because why the fuck they didn't go after these guys? Why the fuck they aren't going after Joe Rogan? Why the fuck is Andrew Schulz still walking around talking shit? Why aren't they crucifying his ass? Why aren't they ripping him up a new asshole? Where's the 20 videos? They put 20 videos about me when I said something about the left being shit. How many videos did they put up about Andrew Schulz and fucking Joe Rogan kissing Larry Elder's ass? How many? I bet you 120, was it? Because all of them are hoping, like fucking zombies. Maybe I'll get a chance. Zombies can't talk, but if they could, maybe I'll get a chance to go on the Joe Rogan show. Joe don't really like niggas like that, okay? Man, if you can help him, maybe, like fucking Dave Chappelle. Because his audience is who it is. His audience is shit. Or he lost some of them. He will lose some of them. Larry Elder is horrible. Nobody gonna, you think he would lose fucking money saying something nice about Larry Elder if it was gonna hurt him? You think he said something about, you think he would talk nice about Larry Elder if it was gonna hurt him? Fuck no. Fuck no. Oh, I know. He's just, it's always, he's just weak. He's just high. He's just, that's what I always hide behind it. I hate that shit. It's either, I'm just a jack-off comedian. I have no responsibility for anything I say. I'm a fucking monkey. I'm a jack-off comedian. You know, act like a fucking idiot. And say any type of diarrhea and bile come out of your fucking mouth and you hide behind that. Or you say, hey, I smoke a lot of weed. I'm the fucking idiot. More frat boy's humor. 50-something-year-old man, frat boy humor. Hide behind stupid shit. Hide behind stupid shit. Meanwhile, motherfuckers get to prop up white supremacists and blackface. And what'll happen? He'll get richer. He'll make more money and get bigger because a lot of America, wait for it, is fucking racist. That's it. That's the rub. And the market says, shut the fuck up. Let it go. Be quiet. But there I go, being who I am, and for who I am, because of who I am, once more into the fucking fray. Because it's the right thing to do from my vantage point. The way I see it, it's the right thing to fucking do. Cut the check. Cut the check. Fuck with Candace Owens and this other guy and this other guy, and the guy shitting on Breonna Taylor. You are a piece of garbage. You are the lowest piece of garbage. You're a busted up septic tank. You that turd that won't flush that Richard Pryor used to talk about. That's all, man. That's all, man. That's okay. We'll just do another show at another time to talk about the rest of the stuff. Because we got the DA who tried to shield the fucking Ahmaud Arbery killers from prosecution. They indicted her ass. Right? That's what they did. I wanted to talk about that. But hell, that ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere. We need to get to phone calls. Yeah, because the 10 Black Wolfpack has heard enough. Right? You heard enough to get started for the night. Right? And, it's not like, look, it's not as if we can, I'm not saying remove the people from the internet, tape their microphones and all this shit. All I'm saying is we should be able to fight fire with fire. They should not get to do this and just walk away. They should not be, look, where's my ADL? Is it the ADL? Yeah, where's that? Where's my shit? Why are we laying sanctions on these motherfuckers? Because we're not protected class. That's why. They used to feed our babies to the alligators. You know that? Why didn't they fix the water in Flint? Nigga, please. I mean, yeah, I'm as appalled as you are. I'm just saying, I'm putting it in context. This is who America is. And if another person, if one more motherfucker says, that's not who we are, everything in my pockets I'm throwing at you. It may be, some of it may have a couple dollar bills, a couple loose singles. It might not be, I don't just come up nothing but keys. But whatever's around, whatever's close, I hope you said and we're in a supermarket, I'm here to eggs. That would be perfect, Because whatever's in arm's reach, just don't do that shit in the produce section or in the frozen food section. Because I swear to God, man, y'all motherfuckers are really dense, man. These people, they had lobotomies and they don't even know it. They don't know. They don't know how bad America is. It's worse than you could ever fucking imagine. Now, before I go to phone calls, I'm going to add just one thing. It was very improbable when I supported the Native Americans. When I supported the indigenous people and I said water is life, I fought for that. I stood up on that. I covered it extensively, the Dakota Access Pipeline, because I felt like it was an issue that deserved our coverage and our time, and it was abhorrent what they were doing, and I'd do it again tomorrow. I did that. I supported water is life. I supported the Dakotas and Dakotas being able to maintain sovereignty and being able to control their own land and not have this dangerous, possibly toxic pipeline plowing through, desecrating and destroying their way of life and putting at risk everything that they have. And I supported that. Now, that's an uphill battle, right? It's an uphill battle because we know what America's done to the Native Americans. We know how they've treated them. We understand the fight for them. And we also know how America's wedded to corporations and making money and fossil fuels. And we know how America is tied to the hip with these corporations. So, to support the Native Americans, to support that uprising, to support what I thought was right, not a very probable chance of winning that fight, but it was the right thing to do. Tap one if you believe it was the right thing to do. And all I'm trying to say is, Why aren't you doing that for us? And I'm not just talking to the Native Americans, the indigenous people. I'm talking about the white folks who sat there and they supported Standing Rock. They supported No Dapple. They did that shit, and it was not very promising, but we did it because we knew it was the right thing to do. Why aren't you doing the same thing for us? Now, the reason why, look in the fucking mirror and say it to yourself real slow. And at the end of the day, that's all this comes down to. Now, some people would say I'm foolish because I'm appealing to your moral, your sense of morality. And that is not a coherent argument. They say we need to come with facts and figures. I've come with facts and figures. We've done that. We got Dr. Sandy Durden. We got facts and figures out there. As I give you Derek Hamilton. We give you all the great content created at the Reset Race podcast. We give you all this content, hours and hours and hours. More content you can consume in 2 days if you can stay up 2 days. And just never close your eyes, never go to the bathroom. We give you more content than you can possibly handle. Covering topics from Alexander, Michelle Alexander, Sandy Dirty. So we already know. We already know the theoretical stuff. We know the analytical stuff. We know the detailed analysis. We understand it. We know the studies at Harvard and Yale. We know the figures. It's all quantifiable stuff you can look at. What happened? The failure of the New Deal. We got all of it. Segregation, Jim Crow, mass incarceration, convict leasing, drug war, medical experiments. We got all this shit. And all I'm saying is you don't ride with us the same way. So when people tell me to be nicer, and some people say, Tim, why aren't you, what are you doing? What does this accomplish? Well, you know what? When motherfuckers climb those crates, and hey, look, I'm not even knocking that, man. People been shut in on fucking COVID. Do what you do. Just be careful. That's all. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. But that ain't up to me, man. There's a lot of shit you can do to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? But you'll see that shit. They do that. Just imagine, just picture what I'm doing is climbing my own crates. Okay? But at the end of the crates, my goal is not to go viral. My goal is to wake other people up. And sometimes you got to raise your voice to do that. And sometimes you got to make a fucking example out of someone. And sometimes you got to make people shake their ass out of their complacency. Because white people are very fucking complacent. How could they not be? They're white in America. It's a good place to be complacent if you're going to be complacent somewhere. Now, don't get me wrong. There's better places to be complacent. Like pretty much anywhere. For white people, it's probably a lot of other places to be more complacent. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I mean, it'd be nice not to worry about student loans and healthcare and shit like that, right? It wouldn't have a homeless population the size of California. The size of a small country. Maybe not even a small country. We lose like 100 vets a day who commit suicide. Isn't that crazy? If you let your vets commit suicide at a rate like that, you really don't give a fuck about anybody. I mean, we know that, right? I'm not saying America gives a fuck about white people. They really don't. Not if you have money. But they really don't get it. So if I'm telling you they really don't give a fuck about black people, I mean, they really don't care. They really don't care. Think about that. Think about that shit. We got veterans down in the alley. All right, guys, let's go to phone calls, man. We got a lot of people tuned in tonight. So please don't get me misinterpreted, guys. When I go in, I gotta stand. Look, reparations, man. Black agenda, and on top of that, black agenda is reparations, and there can be other shit under that. And look, and I'm down for working with people who are more knowledgeable in this, and I'm gonna become more knowledgeable because I got a rack of books over there. I'm gonna take time and read all that shit from cover to cover. Right now, I read chapters as it pertains to what I'm covering. But I'm going to take my time. I'm going to digest this shit. But I'm willing to work with these people. That's why I'm working with the Reset Race podcast. They take the time and read the fucking books. Fucking Sam's a fucking walking history and fucking library of history books. That's what she does for fun. History buff. That's fun for her. It's a good friend to have. If you're going to run your mouth for a living. You know what I'm saying? My point is this, guys. Never get it twisted. I understand this shit ain't good for nobody. But I got to advocate for black people. I love black people. We're at the bottom. I got to love us. I got to fight for us. Because too many of us, I got my own little company. Too many of us get our shit and all we want to think about is how much money we can make. That's not what this is about. So join us. Join the Tim Black Wolfpack. Do that today. Go to jointimblack.com. Do that. Starting only $5. Do it. If you change your mind, change your mind. Fuck it. It's worth $5. We're going to fight to get fighted. What I will not do is I will not be quiet when the Joe Rogans and the fucking Andrew Schulzes and the Brandon Tatums and the Candace Owens and the Larry Elders and all the rest of these motherfuckers shit on us. I will stand up every fucking time and give them the fucking business. And I don't care what people naysay or you're being too mean. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Did they care when they did this shit? Did they care about how black people are going to feel when they were saying that slave owners need to be compensated? The descendants of slave owners deserve money? Nah, I don't think they gave a fuck about my feelings or your children's feelings. So I don't listen to that shit. You understand? And that's what's needed. And I know we got some people out here saying shit like this, but you got to come all the way out. Come out get in front of your fucking camera. Let's go on tour. Let's get their ass let's get in their faces. Let's make this shit real. Let's do this shit live. Let's make it a thing to embarrass these motherfuckers, to come after them with facts and figures and numbers and reality checks. That's what needs to happen because they're winning the argument right now. They're fucking winning the argument, man. These motherfuckers are bold as shit. There was a time Coons would say shit like that. They wouldn't say that shit on camera. Nah, man. The Thomas Sowell Coons of the world, he wasn't that fucking bold. Larry Elder's Thomas Sowell on fucking steroids. All right? Whew. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I think we're ready, man. I think we went far enough, man. Somebody got to love us. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to love us. And we got to love ourselves. We got to love each other. I want Medicare for all. We need medical coverage. Fuck you talking about? Tim Black needs a checkup. We need these things. Give us reparations first, though. That's all. I thought having a political party meant we create our own wish list. Got motherfuckers starting the party and trying to be pragmatic. Same motherfuckers talk shit about the Democrats being pragmatic. And what do? Be pragmatic out the fucking gate. Fuck you. Burn it down. All right. I'm ready, guys. I'm going to first call, man. Let's do it. Let's actually do it, Tim. Stop saying you're going to go to the call and go to calls. Stop saying you're going to go to calls and go to calls. Can we go over to 808? 808, you're alive. What's your name? What's your comment?
Yo, what's going on, Tim Black? It's William from Hawaii. Man, I don't want to be the first call. Damn.
I can put you
back. I got a bad call.
I can put you back, Will, but it's what it is.
I'll give it a shot because I think one way or another you might end up a little pissed at me, but I think ultimately, we say what we got to say as long as we're, doing the right thing. We're doing the right thing. So I've been away. I just got back home to Hawaii, and I've been away. I was gone almost 6 months, just traveling all over the United States, meeting folks, trying to work on a project that I've been trying to work on a project for, and knowing that it's a matter of you can't work on something for people unless you understand the people that you're working for. And I'll tell you, here in the town that I live in a boony town. It's not like Hawaii 5-0 kind of Hawaii. Like, it's a little boony town, a very, very rural. Our downtown has maybe 3 restaurants in it. So I work with veterans in the homeless community here in the town that I live in. we have Hawaii itself as the second worst.
Okay, brother, I'm gonna have to ask you to get to it, Will.
Problems in the nation.
Yeah, what's going on, Will? What's the problem? What's up?
Okay, all right. So my deal is that when I came back, I was talking to folks. Like, I've turned down a lot of folks here. Like, we used to hang out on Tuesday nights and listen to your show, and people get it. And there's a lot of people here that get it because they have themselves been oppressed, but in a different way. We have a huge Native population here. I guess the point that I'm trying to make is I'm listening to him, and I get you, man, and I get your voice in the rage needs to be there. But a lot of times the people, even myself sometimes, because I'm not tuned into Twitter and all the social media stuff, a lot of it, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no clue. And so I know I'm kind of tuned in. I know other people that, you're going to have to get on your side. You have to get these people to take up this fight. And if it's all ends up being at that level and not, making the greater points as well, I don't know if people are going to pick up on it as well. And I don't mean that as a knock, Tim. And I understand what you're going through, but I just think I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you need to calm down. I don't think you need to quiet down. But I think you need to remember that a lot of the people you need to get on your side may not know the details when you go off on things that are specifically related to a world that you're very familiar with, where a lot of people may not be. That's all I got for you, man. And I feel bad I was the first call, and I see that shit out there as the first call.
No, that's...
Look at so that's all, man. And I would say you were talking about the rage. Listen, Dr. Cornel West can tear shit to shreds and still speak eloquently in a way. Not that I'm asking you to speak like him, but he throws so many facts out there along with point. He makes it very evident who the fucking assholes are that are standing in the way. And but he still makes sure he makes the greater point at the same time. That's all I got, brother. I appreciate it, man. I'm sorry I had to be the first call and start off that way.
All right, okay. I was with you till you said, something about Cornel West, man. Yeah, man. I mean, Cornel West is Jesus Christ, man. It's like one of the greatest orators of in the fucking country. Maybe he's like a W.E.B. Du Bois, man. He's like, I don't know if you understand. I mean, because he comes on my channel, like a fucking nobody YouTube channel with a tiny ass media company, because he comes on my channel. You forget who the fuck he is. I mean, that's like saying, yeah, you tell good jokes, but shit, Dave Chappelle does this. Like, well, goddamn, man. What the fuck do you expect me to do? Well, you're a good actor, but, Al Pacino. Yeah, I know. Like, everything else I get. I get that part. I get that some people don't understand who Candace Owens is. Some people might not know, even though I played the clip, what I was talking about. It's kind of why I played the fucking clip. Some people might not know what reparations is. I mean, motherfucker, what? I don't know how far back I gotta go to let people know. When you say people know what oppression is, they can relate to oppression, but they don't know what I'm talking about. I guess I get it, man. But yeah, just until you brought up Cornel West, man. I mean, dude. First of all, he's got a fucking doctorate. He's written several books. He can shoot the shit and be on, and be tired or be, have jet lag and still probably be more coherent than I can, even if I super focused. All right, we'll go to next call, man. Next call. I got a 352 number in the queue. 352, you are live. What's your name? What's your comment?
Tim, Gary, how you doing tonight, bro? I can't believe I just asked that question. I hate when people ask you how you're doing when they just listen to how you're doing. Are you fired up, my brother? I'm here to give you a breather. All right? Give you a little freaking breather. I checked out the Black Authority last night like you told me. Okay, I'm impatient. I'm 57. I did 20 minutes. I had to turn it off. I'm sorry, brother. It sounds robotic again. There ain't nobody that sounds like you. You want to try again? Give me another guy. He ain't even close to you. All right? He's not even close to you. All right? These guys are all robots. It's like I feel like sometimes they're reading from a script. I feel like they're reading from a script. All these people are reading from a teleprompter. I'm tired of you. You're the only one I ever feel like. I know is not reading from a teleprompter. All right? Now you want, is there one more you want to give me? I'm pretty sure, Tim, that's why I'm with you. There ain't nobody that does what you do. All right. I've said about a lot of things. I ain't got no answers tonight. I'm tired of all these people that are like, I got the answer. No, you don't have to have, everybody has to have one friggin' answer. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel what Tim is talking about? Yes or no? Don't tell me you want to have like a friggin', do these statistics wars with Tim and like go back and forth with tick and tack on stats. Can you feel what he's talking about? If you can't feel it, you want to do these stupid stat wars with me. All right, I can't talk to you. I ain't got time for you right now. Tim is talking from the heart that nobody else is talking from now. All right. Let me give you a little breather because you got every right to be fired. Let me tell you, brother, I don't know how you do it. Now, Tim, let me ask you, how do you do it? Because you know what? I was reading you're the only one I ever freaking called. You want to look up my YouTube history, go ahead. You got Tim, you already know. That's the other. Oh, let me tell you about that, Tim. A lot of these people, when they talk from the friggin', I'm tired of this internet friggin' tough guy shit. I'm tired of these guys that fucking chat and act like tough with some words. If you can't call up and let me hear what you sound like from the heart, I don't need to read your little fucking text. All right? I'm stuck at text. You know how I fuck up, all right? All right? I mean, I can't put in text what I can in words, all right? Not that I'm the greatest orator, all right? I use the F and everything like that too much. I mean, Tim, if you want to you catch me at 8 o'clock at night. I could probably keep the F and S words out, all right? But at midnight, I appreciate you letting me go. All right? All right? Fair enough. I'm not calling at a regular hour. I'm not a kid in high school or fucking some comfortable person in their chair calling from their computer at night who's living comfy, watching freaking a 60-inch flat screen TV and living in Italian recliner freaking seats and living a comfortable life with cars and getting on the radio and acting like they know what it's like to feel like this. If anybody wanted to, Tim, you know how I live. You know why I sent you that? Because you know what? That video, I'm not going to go into. Remember I sent you a video of the kid that I appreciated in the neighborhood?
Yeah, brother, I remember. Yes.
All right? So you know where I'm tired of these guys. I want at least put some skin in the game, guys. You could sound great on a text message with your chat, but you don't have to do what I did. I mean, send your shit in I got to know what you look. But at least call in. Let me hear how you feel. Anybody could text stupid shit. How you do that stuff every day and read that, I'm hoping, bro, I could tell you right now. I've done it just a couple of times. I'm like, oh, bro, I would tell you, Miss Black must tell. Don't read those stupid don't read those comments. You will go nuts with the idiots out there. Are you fucking kidding me? Skip right through that shit. All right? Sometimes there's constructive criticism. That's fine. If someone wants to say, Gary, listen, I just, in a constructive way, say, Gary, maybe you can, make it a little adjustment here and there. Or constructively, not trying to build me up, not put me down. That's another story. I don't need these haters anymore. Who needs all these haters anymore that just keep beating people down? I need a person right away that's friggin' putting people down. I'm like, okay, bye-bye. But I love you, Gary. I'm like, yeah, And as soon as I say something wrong, you're going to turn, and then you're going to fucking say all that shit about me, too. I can't, you, okay. Everybody's too fragile now, too. All right? Bro, I don't know how you do, but I got you back. And, geez, Tim, I wish I was 10 years older. I met you like 20 years ago, and you said you wanted to do this. I would have freaking went out there with you, and then you said, this whole fucking white guy and this black man are fucking on a TV show. They're showing you what it's really like to fucking the relation. I'm not a guy when people say the white guy called. I read a couple of fucking stupid shit like that. Oh, the white guy, he don't know. He's sitting home and he grew up in a fucking. These people don't know what I grew up. I grew up during the Newark ride. My father was threatened in fucking Irvington, New Jersey. Do not sell a fucking house on Kuna Terrace to the black brothers that were moving in from the thing. My father says, oh, really? He says, yeah. My father took less money to do the right thing and says, here you go. It's your house, brother, and sold it for less. How many men have I met like that in my life? How many men? So when people want to talk about all their fucking shit, about all their theories, and like I got answers, did you live through it? Did you live through it?
Right.
Okay. So you got to know where people are coming from.
Yeah.
What am I up to? How many minutes did I just kill right now? I'm looking at
It's a wrap, brother, man. But
I got a phone in my hand that's got.
Oh man, I really appreciate you, though, Gary. I gotta leave it there, man. But I want to thank you, Gary, for letting me take a break for a moment. That's important. Let the blood pressure come down a little bit. I gotta say this, though, man. I respect it. Everyone's got their own taste. William is a big time supporter of the show from Hawaii. And it sounds like he was saying, I need to be more like someone else, And it's not that he's a hater, he's a supporter of the show. Calls in all the time. So people have different styles. You know what I'm saying? And the Black Authority's been doing it for a long time. So he's got his own cadence, his own style. His people are used to that, just like you're used to me. So that's all it is. I just don't want to. I don't want to beef with people about something like that. I just want to throw that out there that I'm fully aware that my way of doing this is my way of doing it, and he got his way of doing it, and that's fine. And everyone else has their way. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it dope. But I do appreciate it, man. I appreciate the support as always, and I don't think measured works for me too well unless it's, whatever I'm feeling at the time is the way I need to be. You know what I'm saying? Put it that way. I ain't gonna hold back. I'm not gonna hold back. But to the larger point of when we deal with the internet as much as we do, there are people who don't deal with the internet who don't know what any of those people are. And that's the part I really think that Will was trying to get to, is that part. Like, they don't know who the hell Joe Rogan is. He ain't had a show in a long time. They're like, what the fuck? Like, but if we were talking about mass incarceration or talking about environmental justice or something that's relatable to everyone, and we got to also remember, see, that's why I got the Reset Race podcast. I'm going to have everybody go and become Patreons of the Reset Race podcast because they just started a Patreon. And I'm joining tonight too, so join with me because I'm joining tonight. But I'm going to keep it moving to the next call, man. I appreciate y'all patience. It's been a great, great, great night so far. I got it off my chest. I did not plan to go ham. It just happened. In fact, it happened real time with a call with my man. Who was that? Who was that in the comment section? It was somebody in the comment. Ty Savage was in the comment section. He's telling me about their trashing Breonna Taylor. This young woman is dead. They killed her in her own home. And this coon-ass dude is making money dragging her on his YouTube channel for a bunch of racists and bigots. And it hit a little different with me. You know what I'm saying? It hit me a different kind of way. That I had to come outside myself a little bit. And that's scumbag shit. Ashley Babbitt was breaking the fucking law. Ashley Babbitt was told, don't go through the fucking door. Stay over there. Don't do... And she got shot. And everybody wants to make her a falling soldier. All these things. I wish she didn't get shot too. But are we like, would I make a video dragging her? Going through her past, fabricating things, spinning a narrative, making her the victim, making her this horrible individual, just so I don't know who would like it, just so it would help my YouTube channel? So, like, I'm always going to be that guy that calls out shit. That's all. I'm going to go next call, 612. 612, you are live. What's your name? What's your comment?
Hey, this is Alicia. How are you doing?
Hey, Alisa, what's going on, sisters? Good to have you.
Doing good, doing good. Just wanted to share like a little story. So I've been in human services for about 4.5 years and finally went ahead and, decided to go head in and go for social work. So I'm going back to school and going to into social work and trying to basically get working more hands-on with the community. I was working with the community before and because of COVID got sent home and working from home. One of the rare people who is going crazy working from home. Like so many people are talking about, it's so great and this and that, whatever. And I'm a hands-on type of person. I like working with my community and, I was invested in working with certain people and whatnot. So anyways, going back into trying to work with that. But so I've been applying for some case management assistant positions, going more towards the social work field. And I had an interview earlier this week, and it was like a real quick 10-minute interview. She said, they were interviewing everybody, and so it was a whole bunch of people, and she just wanted to get a few things. And the first thing was, what drew you to this position? And I went through, and I felt like I did pretty good. And the second question was, I'm horrible with my memory, so I can't quote it quite, perfectly, but basically it was like, okay, so, working with a lot of individuals who are struggling with homelessness or instability, and also a lot of, Black, Indigenous, BIPOC community, how do you feel about that? And I've been listening to you and to a lot of basically like a lot of podcasts that have been interested in reparations and whatnot. And so basically, I have a son who's of mixed race as well. He happens to actually be half African, and so I don't consider him ADOS, and I wouldn't consider him for reparations or whatnot, but I'm a huge proponent for reparations for the ADOS community. And so because I'm so passionate about it, it just like, I don't know, like all of a sudden I got this like huge, just like, that anxiousness feeling or that nervousness feeling, because I was talking to another white woman about, and I'm a white woman, talking about, basically, I didn't know how in depth to get, because it's so political these days about, reparations and about, basically like how in depth you get into I don't know. Basically, I just got this feeling, and it just like consumed me, and I was like, I had to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just got really nervous, and she was like, oh no, you're doing fine. You know, she had to, but it was just so hard for me, and I just wanted to share that because it's like this passion that I have for reparations and for just getting right with the ADOS community. And it, like I said, it was just kind of a funny story because it's like, you know, I'm kind of in this conundrum as a white woman, like, you know, how much do I share? Because I wanted to raise my fist and just shout reparations, you know, like I just wanted to share how in depth and how, you know, cut the fucking check, you know, that's how I feel. Cut the fucking check. Like, let's do it already, you know, but at the same time, I have to stay safe and I have to, you know, try to get these jobs. And so I just wanted to share that. I thought it was funny. Maybe a little advice would be nice because, like I said, I mean, and we can be up all night and talking about reparations and, you know, F this and F that. But at the same time, I have to come in during the daytime and show, you know, how I can bring this professionally. And so, you know, it would be helpful to get a little advice on that. But I appreciate your show. I love it. I love everything I learned from you. And, yeah, big up.
Big up to you, sister. Give it up for my call, Alicia, man. That's what's up, man. That's amazing. That's what's up. I relate to that 100%. Even though I'm obviously a black dude, you know, I'm born here in America and parents and all that stuff, ADOS. But I relate to what you're talking about. For instance, for real talk, Mrs. Black watches more militant material than I do. And it's always been that way. You know, she will watch more sensitive content about slavery and about things, frankly, because I get too angry about it. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be like, yo, I got to go to work, and I could not snap on these motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, that's just been like a thing with me. Now, there hasn't been a problem in the last 5 years because I haven't worked for anybody in the last 5 years. But still, I'm a little cognizant still of it because it does have residual, you know, it does get into your cerebral. You know, it will leave you with a certain type of energy. I don't think what you're experiencing is foreign to most people. We do have very candid conversations. And look, I don't think there's anything you could have done today or during your interview that would have changed anyone's life, fundamentally changed anyone's life for you to say anything that brought up reparations or anything along those lines. Well, and look, and maybe some other people, can chime in about this, but being an ally, sister, if you were in a situation, for instance, if you're in a situation where you knew where they were denigrating someone, a black person, or they were doing something unethical, you know, you could say, you could speak up. But from what you describe, it's just a basic conversation, and you're kind of wondering how much information to give. Some people will say TMI is always best. Don't give too much information. You know what I'm saying? And I would encourage you, as an ally, obvious ally to our movement and to the ADOS community, I would encourage you to stay under the radar unless it's worth it, and unless you're actually helping someone in a way that's going to be fundamental. Because we got to save all our fire for moments that require so. So, you know, man, that's just my opinion. That's what I would do. It sounds like you did the right thing. You pulled up. People sometimes will jump out there and give you a little rope to see how you react, and it's a setup. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Just to see, you think they're being real with you, but it's like a test to, like, you know, whatever. So I'm you know, I kind of keep my cards close to me, and I would not jeopardize myself or my situation unless it was a get. And when I say good, I mean a good for my family, a good for all of us, or for someone I don't even got to know you for me to stand up for you. You feel what I'm saying? But you weren't standing up for anybody at that time, and it would have just been a conversation. And you're talking theoretical, just how you guys feel. Maybe another woman might be better to answer this, but that's just how I feel. I think you did a good job. And I want to thank you for sharing your story. Wolfpack. Four seven zero, you're live. What's your name? What's your comment?
Hey, brother, my name's Larry Harvey. I'm down here in Georgia, and I like your message, bro. I want to give you a little bit of history. It's going to be kind of off the mark. I'm kind of putting myself at risk when I do this, but I've done it all my life. I'm a 11th grade educated man. My grandfather was Klan. My great-great-grandfather, Lawrence Green Rutland, rode with General Robert E. Lee in the Confederate Army, was 30 feet over when he surrendered the sword at Appomattox. I shot at a police officer one time when I was 8 years old because he was beating a black woman for committing a terrible, terrible crime. That crime? Drinking water from a whites-only water fountain. That was sarcasm that I just threw out there. Now, I hear what you're saying. I know how pissed off you are because, goddamn it, I'm pissed off too. I've been put in prison for standing my ground against crooked cops. I've seen my brothers and sisters, they're by different mothers, being done wrong. And I've stood against it, and I've got friends of mine that slam police officers on the hood of cars because they want to stop me and ask me, white boy, what you doing over in the neighborhood? Why I got to be white? They say I'm a white man. I may sound like one, but I go get that piece of white paper out of that out of that print machine, and I can hold it up. And I can ask you what color it is, you say white, and I can hold it so much up next to my face. I say, I'll be damned. They've been tricking the hell out of us because they label us a color. Label one race, it's a human race. And we all know that it's just messed up. It's been messed up. All we got to do is go back to the Trail of Tears or any number of scenarios that I can give you that's factual. The Trail of Tears, Tuskegee, Alabama, where they experimented on us with syphilis. When I say us, that's what I mean, us. Because if you hurt, I hurt. If you suffer, I suffer. And white folks, when y'all listen to this damn comment I'm making, let me tell you something about my black brothers and sisters. Imagine what it's like to be black, if you can, because you can't, because you've been living a privileged life. And see your mother and your father and your children being beat for no other reason than the color of their skin, not one cracker, not one white person, stepping up and say, hold up a fucking minute. And when somebody's out here beating these kids out just jogging, okay, let's say that kid was breaking into a house. It wasn't them motherfuckers' reason to shoot him, you coward sons of bitches. Try me on for size, but don't hit me in the back. Call me out there in that street and whip those hands. We'll see what you're working with. But we know y'all ain't going to do that. That part of y'all that's listening to this show, that you cowards, you hide back there in the background. Let me tell you something about hiding in the shadows. When light walks in, you know where to get. You get in your place. You pop it when there's a bunch of you, but you're ignorant. And it ain't really your fault because you probably taught that bullshit. Now, everybody that's listening to me, I want you to understand one thing. I know how to fix all this. And I know that may sound grand. It may sound big. But if you look on my Facebook page, I've been either given a blessing or a curse, however you want to look at it. There's nothing more gut-wrenching than to see a problem, be given a vision of that problem before it comes here, and not being able to do a damn thing about it. In 2018, 2019, I literally predicted what was fixing to happen. I got friends that vouch for it. But it ain't about me, man. It's about everybody that's listening. There ain't a soul that's listening to this, my voice, that I don't love you, that I don't care about you, that I don't want what's best for you. I'm fixing to tell y'all something that y'all are going to agree with me, and I'm going to tell you you're going to agree with me before I tell you. And it's the fix to the world. Y'all still with me? Am I still being heard?
Yeah, we hear you, brother. Go
Hello?
ahead. We hear you, brother.
All right, check. All right, with that being said, everybody that hears my voice right now, I'm going to predict the future. I'm going to tell you, you're going to agree with everything I say before I say it, because that's how simple the fix is. I want each and every one of y'all to hear my voice. I want you to be safe. I want you to be well fed. I want you to be well clothed. I want you to have gainful employment so that you'll be able to have a decent life without fear of persecution because of this group or that group saying, hey, everybody agree with me so far? If you disagree, say so. See, nobody disagrees because that's what we all want. Let me ask y'all something. And I'm going to tell you the truth now. If there's any hope for this world, not just this country, but this world, it's going to come from the black race. It ain't going to come from the white race. Because my black brothers and sisters have known oppression. They've known what it's like to be mistreated and killed and hung. I was in Central State Prison with a man from down south. He was doing life in prison. We worked on this case until we got him a life without. He had shot what he called the high sheriff because that high sheriff was coming in his house and having sex with his daughter, and he got fed up. He had the pictures of black people being hung on the bridges down in Moultrie and Cordele and Fargo down south. Now, when I tell you all these things, I tell you this stuff from experience because I got better things to do than get on this damn phone and lie. For what? I ain't getting paid. I ain't making no money. I'm coming at you real and proper. I'm coming at you 110%. And for those people out there that are ignorant, that like strife and turmoil, for you idiots that went out there and put all them bricks and blocks that tied into the anger of the Black Lives Matter movement, so you could tap into that anger and divert the message, you was afraid of that. White America's afraid because you ain't never seen no white Million Man March. Now, I want my brothers and sisters to listen to me good. Don't let these bastards win. Unite, man. Organize. Constituent base. In your schools. In your communities. In your churches. On these talk shows. Start exchanging names and numbers. We all know this shit's messed up. We all know that this coronavirus is population thinning. You want to doubt me? Check the move. Check 1979, 1980, and look in Elberton, Georgia. A man by the name of C.R. Christian. It was an alias. Wonder why he chose Christian. Went down to Elberton, Georgia, and wanted to buy a piece of ground that lined up on longitude and latitude marks. He went to a granite company and said he wanted to buy these granite stones that would withstand catastrophic events. Why is that important, y'all? Why is this man going down there wanting to buy this property on longitude and latitude and erect these monuments that will withstand catastrophic events? They thought it was crazy. They said, man, get rid of this fool, man. Tell him something 3 times the price. So they threw it out there at him. He didn't balk. He went and got cash. Cash, non-traceable. And then when he bought it, he turned around and gave it right back to the county. And the very first inscription says maintain the Earth's population at 500 million or less. We're about 7.6 billion over that, y'all. Yes, population control is an issue. Men need to start stepping up to the plate. It ain't the woman's fault, it's the man's. We need to be out there standing our ground for these children that's coming up behind us. You didn't ask for all this bullshit. Like cocaine coming from South America and winding up on the block and these poor, impoverished neighborhoods. And another person, I may be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong here, it's real life, but it's called social engineering. It's in the music. And they're promoting. Nipsey Hussle had a good idea. Snoop, you got a good idea. Did you hear this, bro? Y'all got the good idea. Don't let them pitch y'all against each other over damn color rags, man. Don't let them pitch y'all against each other. That's what they want. If I'm black and you white, and they can make us look at each other, we got our back off the enemy. We got our back turned to the enemy, and we facing each other. It ain't against me and y'all, man. There won't be no justice till there's just us. Now, brother, you got this talk show on, and I thank you so much for allowing me to get on here and talk. I could go on and on and on, man. I could go on about Rosa Parks. I could go on about Malcolm X. I could go on about Dr. King. I could go on and on and on about Gandhi, Nelson Mandela. I can go on and on, but how about all you movie stars out there just got the access to the TV? Are y'all cowards? Wesley Snipes, I'm calling you out, bro. Snoop, I'm calling you out, man. Use y'all's fame, man, to do something about this bullshit. For the kids, stop letting them play y'all like tricks, man. Stop letting them play us. I'm just one voice, man. I'm just one voice. I'm just an old, washed-up white guy, they say. I ain't white. Don't call me white. I'm a human damn being that loves every motherfucker that hears my voice. Excuse my language.
No, you good.
I look at the children. And you know what I do? I cry because they didn't ask to be here. I look at single mothers, and I cry because that man got off and dipped off in there, and he got her pregnant and bounced. I look at the welfare system, how it's designed to separate the family. It's designed, if you ain't married, to get more benefits. Can't y'all see what they're doing? Now, let me tell y'all people something. For those of y'all that hear my voice and it just gets too spread out there too far, let me say this to you. I got a group of friends around me, and my circle's small. They're very powerful people. They don't play the radio. Understand this, that if you do come down here messing with me, I got gators waiting on you. You understand me? But if you want me, if you catch me slipping, because I ain't 10 foot tall and bulletproof, you call me out and I'll face you. You just have the nerve to look me in my eye because you don't agree with what I said. If you racist, red, yellow, green, black, or white, whatever you want to be, I'm going to tell you you're ignorant. Because pigmentation is a skin thing. If you can sit there, if you're racist and you want to throw something out there, get me 10 people and get one needle and let me prick all them 10 people's fingers and let's drop the blood and you match them up. If you match them up, I got $1 million for you. Try me. But if you can't match it up, all you got to do is get on the road, get out there and tell people you're sorry for what you done. Sorry, and be willing to learn, man.
Yeah. My brother, give it up for my caller tonight, man. That was a treat. Hearing that brother put it down from Georgia, man. You could tell. You could hear realness. Thank you for reminding me I ain't crazy. Thank you for reminding me that I ain't losing it. You know, get older, start losing, getting cantankerous in your old age. You know what I'm saying? They say we get, I used to be sort of, I hear you, brother. I hear you. And I agree. That don't solve the problem, though. I get it, man. I'm with you. I got friends all over this country, man. From Mississippi, from Tupelo, from all over West Virginia, from all over North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia. And I get it. And they are every color you could come up with, every walk of life. And I get that we are all just human beings with one race. I had Jane Elliott, the author of the Blue-Eyed, Brown-Eyed Test. One human race, Tim Black, one human race. I get it. But in this country, one of those races, or one of the strains of this human race has been dominating the other. You already know this. We got the system in place. And as much as I want us to join hands and everybody be good, it's going to take more than that for my kids to have a fair shake. It sounds good. I wish it was so. That we could all just say, hey, be nice to one another. Treat each other with respect. Look a man in his eye. You know, they love using Martin Luther King with the judge a man by his character. They left out, he was saying the same shit I'm saying. The only part they play is judge a man by his character. Now they get to cry reverse racism when we say black people need reparations. Because they play that one soundbite. Yeah, they even fake news Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in order to prove their point, to broaden their profit margins, to further disenfranchise us. So all I'm saying, man, is I agree with you, and you're right. And it's a damn shame it's the way it is. It would be a beautiful thing if it were different. But it ain't just about how you and I feel. Yeah, we can have a beer. We can talk shit. We can swap war stories. And you can tell me all the ways, all the things that you've learned. And I can tell you all the things I've learned. But at the end of the day, brother, at the end of the day, if I slam a cop on the hood of a fucking car, bye-bye Tim Black. Hell, if I fall asleep in my car, which is what Antoine Gilmore did, it's bye-bye Antoine. If I go jogging, or if my son goes jogging past a construction site with nothing in it, it's a construction site. He has no pockets. He has no pickup truck. What could he possibly have stolen? So, I understand, man, and I agree with you, brother. But we got to get this shit right. We got to fight for it. We got to make these so-called politicians sweat, earn our vote, because it's either that or you know the rest. I know you know the rest. That's what always gets me, man. That's what I always love about my brothers, okay? From a certain place with a certain hue. You know you wouldn't put up with this shit. It'd be a short fucking conversation if the shit was reversed. But I hear you though, brother, and I know you know where I'm coming from. At least I know there's somebody out there who don't mind me raising my voice and speaking from my heart, brother. So I appreciate that. Let's go to the next call, man. Damn, man. Where else y'all get this at? I want to know, where else y'all get this at? Where else does this exist on the internet? Well, David Pakman has a call-in show, and you can leave a phone message on there and talk about how Joe Biden's policies aren't truly adjustable to inflation. I'm just joking, Dave. I know he don't give a shit. Boy, worth about $4 million. I ain't worried about my poor ass talking shit on YouTube. Let's go to the next call, man. We got a 555 number in the house. 559, you are live. What's your name? What's your comment?
Wow, Brother Tim, it's Brother Eric here. Now, you've said a lot. You said it all, and can't find any real. I mean, why would you find anything wrong when somebody's, hey, speaking from the heart, man? That's just one of those things. But you know, I do like the phrase, because I think, you know, that's something we can expand on. Because hey, let's face it, you know, you can come with facts and whatnot all day long, but let's face it, we have short attention spans and we like stories. And I like cut the check because it's very broadly applicable when you think about it. You know, so yeah, reparations. You were owed something. You were screwed. Even if I don't really care about, you know, okay, yeah, that happened in the past. You know, but I do care about getting screwed. Yeah, cut the check. You know what? You stole my granddaddy's pension. Cut the check. You're underpaying me. Cut the check. You made me do a job that I got hurt at, poisoned my water without me knowing, stole my house during the financial crisis, before the financial crisis. God damn it, cut the check. Hey, we can, I think we can do something with that. And that's because, hey, again, you can get people that probably either don't know or don't care one way or the other, but you know what? We ain't them. They're not doing this to themselves. They're doing this to us. And, you know, because then when you do that, I don't know if you've seen that movie Blazing Saddles, where there's that one scene, you know, where Rock Ridge is going to get destroyed because of, you know, Hedley Lamar's, you know, army is going to come in and, you know, just riding in a wampum, right? And they say, you know, hey, we got these people here, worked on the railroad. They just want a plot of land to homestead, right? And what did the mayor say? He's like, okay, we'll give it to the blacks and the Chinese, but we don't want the Irish. And you know what they said? No deal.
Mm.
And then they gave it to everybody. Because I'll tell you something, and I'll just leave it at this. There's a saying that when you owe the bank $100,000, the bank owns you. But then if you owe the bank $100 million, you own the bank. Imagine if we just said, you know what? Fuck you, I'm not paying. I'll just leave it at that.
For my caller. Good up for Big Eric, man. And look, and I'm laughing because he's right. People will interpret this shirt any way they want to interpret it, right? But you know what'll happen? We'll use it to be able to fun going on the road. There it is. Because that's how this works. I didn't even think about it that way. If you go to timblacktv.com, you can find a link to my thread shop, my merch. And I don't even know if you got to do that. You could just go on my YouTube. But anyway, I got a merch shop, Tim Black's Gear Shop. And this shirt is there. Also, I got new Paws shirts too. I gotta get a couple Paws shirts. And I gotta start doing raffles, doing shows where I give out shirts. I got so much shit I gotta do, y'all. I ain't joking, man. There's so much. It's like things I envision to do that I haven't got a chance to do yet. That I talk about it with Miss Black, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that, and then it's find more content. It's another show coming up, and then it's preparing for this and preparing for that. But I got big plans. So anyway, let's move on to the next caller, man. I got a lot of people in the queue. 505, you are live. What's your name? What's your comment?
Hey, yo, Tim Black. This is Naj from New Mexico.
Naj, what's up, man? Talk to me.
Not much. I just wanted to say I appreciate your show, and I like you just the way you is, man. You know, you ain't got to be no more like any other motherfucker out there. I think you're great just how you are, man. I just wanted to ask a quick question just for reference. Have you seen the movie Collateral?
Yeah, I saw that with hold on, with the guy from Mission Impossible and Jamie Foxx, right?
Yeah. That's exactly right. So, the thing I was gonna get that's a pretty accurate, kind of accurate thing of what's going on in America, with regarding certain stuff. But I want to say, you know, like one of the main reasons the main guys don't want us getting reparations is because of stuff like that, where we get so much power, we can have our own like surveillance, our own like whole like thing going on, you know, and then it'll be real hard for them to mistreat us when we get our reparations doing that kind of stuff. And you know, we can start doing that kind of stuff without reparations to begin with. You know, we don't even need them initially. I'm not saying that's an argument against it, but it's just like that's what they're probably really scared about, is that, you know, once we get reparations, we get total control over everything around our lives. You know, they really, you know, these people really don't like when we've got our cameras going and we've got everything watched, and like they can't come at us, you know, like Emmett Till style and start making all kinds of bullshit up. You know, so I just want to lay that note out there. I think, you know, and also, you know, I think it's cool. Just, you know, we got to start thinking like kind of like how our enemy thinks, you know, is what we got to do, you know, is the real thing, you know. And then, but yeah, and another thing I just wanted to say too is just like, you know, we really got to be careful about, you know, putting it out there too much about how we can't do stuff. I mean, we made it this far with them murdering us left and right. So, you know, when we say we can't be, you know, mistreating the police and can't do this, I mean, I get you're coming from realism in there. I just wanted to say I kind of disagree with the way of saying how we can't do stuff. Because I mean, obviously, yeah, we got to be realistic and stuff, but I just see too much of that on the mainstream about how if you're a black dude, you're automatically gonna get shot and stuff. Not saying that that's not true, but it's like, I feel like we gotta, work around that in a certain way. But yeah, just wanted to say thanks for everything you do, man. I appreciate it. Big shout out to you guys and the new stuff that you get, new black media that you guys got going on, Jason Black or Black Authority and all that stuff. Real good on you guys. Thank you so much, brother.
Hey, man, thank you, Naj, man, up there in Mexico, man. New Mexico, he said, brother. That's what's up, man. It's good to know that we got people all over the country, man, and outside the country, and people, that are to tune into it and then offer your point of view, man. That's what's up, man. People all over. How can I say this, man? Bruh. They don't want... I got to push back a little bit, man, and just give you this point of view. Dog, they really are racist. Real talk, man. I mean, I think for some folks, for some in these power positions, it's just the way it is. Like, black people have been on the bottom so long in America. America's built on us being on the bottom. Like, I don't know if America wouldn't topple the fuck over if we weren't. It's just the way it's always been. We talked about this the other day with Kevin on stage, man, a comedian, very funny dude, man. He made a comment on Twitter that someone said to him, black people were brought to this country to make money for white people, not money for themselves. That was the plan. And if you look at history, that continued to be the plan. The people that say, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and all that shit, they don't read history. They don't read the facts. That's why they didn't give us loans or give us property. We are a fucking miracle. And it's not, I don't even know at this point. I mean, I say racism, but it could just be, it's just institutionalized. It's just what America's built on. Cars need gasoline. Now they're making cars that need electric. Cars run on gas. You got to have gas. Well, the Democratic Party runs on black pain and suffering. In America and a lot of these other organizations run on black pain and suffering. How many government agencies wouldn't exist if they didn't have black pain and suffering? We need $3 million quarterly because we're trying to help the blacks. Whatever it is. Whatever amount. Think of all the countless organizations. Think about all the jails. Think of how the hell could we be like 30, 40% of the jail population when we like 12% of the country? Yeah, I know. We're innately more violent. I get it. Think about it. So there's all these systems, man, built on our failure, built on exploiting us. What were they saying? Like 3/4 of the people in jail haven't even gone to trial? I'm sorry, they haven't even really been charged yet, have they? This whole thing about cash bail? They're making all this money off of us. They're making money now off of immigrants. People that cross the border as well. I don't know, brother. I appreciate the phone call, man. Just think beyond the whole they worried about what we're going to put on our phones. Man, if they were really worried about what they put on our phones, they'd be able to shoot our phones out our fucking hands. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. Apple will be right in bed with law enforcement. They are. They're doing that face recognition shit right now. They're not worried about our phones. They're going to make our phones our worst enemy. And they really don't care, man. Even with all the footage that we get, How many convictions have we really gotten? Because no matter when you start rolling the film, they always say, we don't know what happened before the film started rolling. But in Baltimore, we found out what happened before the film started rolling. They planted the fucking drugs on the guy's car, in the guy's car. That's what happened. They've been caught many times like that too. So, and that wasn't telephones, that was body cameras. The cops forgot when you hit record, it recorded 5 seconds prior. I'm going to go next call, man. I love my callers, man. I appreciate y'all. 520, you are live. What's your name? What's your comment?
What's going on, Tim? How are you, my man? My name's Sergio, calling from Los Angeles. And I just appreciate you as always, my man. And just wanted to say what's up. And first and foremost, pretty much all the callers tonight except for the first one, the homie from Hawaii. But I've touched base with all of them. They've all spoken on something, or I felt what they were saying in so many different ways. Each one said something that affected me. Deeply. But well, first and foremost, man, I'm out here in Cali. I'm making calls every 5 days, right? Trying to talk to voters, let people know about this recall and just the absurdity of it. Elder is a joke. Everybody on that list is a joke. Newsom's a joke. But compared to everybody else on that list, we just need him to finish off this next year. Hopefully we get someone else to run against him when the real election is supposed to happen, and take care of business that way. Man, you're so right about these progressive YouTube channels. It's been very sad how they can't call out Rogan on his basic right-wing conspiracy craziness at all. And it seems like when they bite, you can tell that they're biting their tongues because it's the hot topic, or it's something that everybody else is commenting on, but you can tell they're just biting their tongues because they're worried about those subscriptions, and it's very sad. It's very sad. I appreciate the community out there. Appreciate everything you're doing. I talked to a lot of voters, man, and they're people first of all are just tired of voting. Period. They're tired of the voting. We're tired of
90
out there,
seconds.
But, we gotta fight that daily fight, man. Man, there's so much going on, right?
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
Man, and I appreciate you for everything that you've been doing, man. I mean, just speaking the truth and keep speaking that truth, because you're right. They ain't doing their thing. If you're really close to somebody, if you're really close to somebody and you cool with somebody and they speak wrong, on a platform, whatever it may be, just
60
if
seconds.
you're in a room with them, right? Are you gonna sit there and not correct them? I'm like, I'm not. They should be correcting this man on a daily basis, and they just letting him stop that stuff and whack ass comedians back in Larry L. It's one of the most ridiculous things in the world. I didn't hear that piece, but when I heard that, it made my blood boil even more, and I already disliked the man. So, at the end of the day, Mr. Tim Black, I appreciate you again and everything you're doing to the whole community. But here's the thing, man: you owe what you owe. This country has debt, and the way I was raised, I'm 4 years old now, but the way I was raised is that if you owe someone, you pay your debts. And I don't know where or how people can just live in this facade where they're just not.
10
they
seconds.
stay away from that, because when I was being raised, that's what that was the basic mentality of like my elders and the people around me. And you spoke the truth. You owed what you paid off your debt. You treated people correctly. You treat people right. You treat people like you want to be treated. You owe what you owe. So at the end of the day, this country can't get right until they pay what they owe.
Pay what you owe.
I thought that's how we all raised.
Well, look, guys, give it up for my caller. Hey, Sergio, I got to leave it there, man, but you on point, brother. I appreciate you. I'm glad you called up, fam. And, I ain't going to change how I do. And I'm not going to change the way in which I do it. You know what I'm saying? And, you pay what you owe. Cut the check. That shit, that's basic. What? There are people out there that understand what we're saying. They understand what we're getting at. It's a lot of them. There are a lot of people out there that get it. It's our job to just find more of them. And it is disgusting that that people are afraid to call out the Joe Rogans. And like I said, man, it's just because we are trying to amass a movement. That's why it's important. It's not just for bragging rights. I'm going to go to the next call, fam. I appreciate you. 517. You're live. What's your name? What's your comment?
Hi, this is Lynn from Lansing, Michigan.
Lynn.
And I appreciate, yes.
Welcome, Lynn. Welcome.
You're very relatable. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't always understand everything you were talking about, but I knew it was from the heart, so I look it up. And I've discovered reset race and just all kinds of things that I've learned about. And okay, I'm 71 years old. I've been in and out of activism since way back when I was in college. Today, there's been a peace demonstration in front of the Capitol in Lansing ever since the beginning of the Iraq War. It's down now to just like maybe 6 or 8 people, gray-haired people that come out, and hold signs, honk for peace. Well, I started going back down there about a month ago, and today I brought up the subject of reparations, and they just all agreed, that should be the top priority because, from where I'm coming from, as having grown up under military families, and my last husband was a Marine, you don't leave anybody behind. And if the fight for climate is urgent, we still bring along everybody. So, and what one of the callers said about that nothing's going to really change to the right in this world without the Black involvement because of the integrity, because of the strength and determination. So that's what I want to let you know, and just thank you for you. And
Yes.
I find you very relatable with your wife and everything. So I appreciate you.
Well, Lynn, we appreciate you too, and thank you for your phone call, Lynn. Give it up for Lynn, y'all. Yo, guys. Sam Khaleesi, the Khaleesi, is 17 trillion on Twitter, right? With the Reset Race and Actify Press. Her and Marvin, Marvin from Cali. Tim, it's me, Marvin from Cali. What's up, brother? Well, they putting together some videos, right, of my callers, of you guys. So it's an appreciation video, and give it up for that. Give it up for that. So it's dope, the concept, and I'm looking forward to it. And when it's done, I'm going to announce it, and I'm going to hit everybody up. I'm going to hit my Patreons up. I'm going to send an alert out, let you know it's coming out. It's going to be all these great callers put on one video. So, yeah. I just want to give you some good news because I appreciate y'all making this show. And I'm just going to say it, and I know it's going to sound a little arrogant, but we got the best damn show on the internet, so I don't know what the fuck people be talking about. I don't know. I don't know, man, what they be on. You could get mad at me and talk shit, but we still got the best show on the internet, so, I mean, you can you can be salty. And I'll say that's call-in show because I know I know Sam and Bud and John and Joe and MG be like, well, hold on, Tim, hold on there. Call-in show. But Pause is coming up. Pause is doing his thing. The Tim Black Pause show, Pause with Tim Black. Yeah. So I'm also thinking about doing some changes where there'll be less Tim Black shows. Because really, the call-in shows are the best shows on the Tim Black show. Then I got Pause which people are really feeling that. So I may pull back and had time to do some more writing because I'm a pretty decent writer. I'm not great, but I can write. And I need to do more reading. I got to have time to do that. So it's like, it's these things I got to do. But I'll keep everybody up to date on that. The call-in shows aren't changing. Those days stay the same. But I'm working with my schedule now to see what I can do to get more out of this and to give more to you. Let's go to the next call. 301. I got a 301 number in the queue. 301, you are live.
Number one, Tim Black. It's your boy Kendall calling from Washington, D.C. What's up?
Kendall!
Yeah, Tim, what's up? Calling from right here from Northeast D.C. Let's get right to it, Tim. Let me shout out Black Lives Matter, April Goggins. Let's shout out Anthony Lorenzo Green, the People's Champion from Deanwood. Let's shout out Nanny Helen Burroughs. Let's shout out the Henrietta Vinton Davis Foundation. Let's also shout out the Amy Jacques Garvey Institute, the Far Southeast Family Strengthening Collaborative, and let's also shout out another great organization, Advocates for History, headed up by a wonderful local woman by the name of Mae Green, up here preserving the D.C. local oral history in our neighborhood. Tim, man, let's just talk about, first of all, you, Antoine Gilmore, your amazing coverage on Elijah McClain and how we talking about these issues that are, I was watching these other YouTube hosts that shall remain anonymous, KKK, and they always talking about the woke, how everything is woke. Oh, we don't want to do woke, or everything is woke. I mean, was Antoine Gilmore a woke issue when MPD killed this man, and Muriel Bowers is allowing MPD to kill black men without impunity right here in our nation's capital? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Elijah McClain, this young man, innocent young man, just savagely, brutally murdered, extrajudiciously, extra constitutionally. So I challenge all those every time I see these the criticism of quote unquote woke. I mean, I don't understand it. Was Elijah McClain a woke issue? Was Emmett Till woke? I mean, I don't understand this logic. Again, we want to keep on pushing our folks to keep on voting local. Right now, they trying to mess up India Walton right here in Buffalo. They trying to take the judge just said that the establishment candidate could run, even though he missed the deadline. I hope they sue, because the judge, come to find out, has some connections, like his brother or something was like a donor, something crazy, corruption and stuff. So I hope whoever in Buffalo, I hope y'all sue, get another judge, go to another judge that could, because what they doing in Buffalo against India, they trying to do enough. I'm telling you, brother. So all my folks, when y'all call in, please bring us to light what's going on in your local area, because right now we know what they're trying to do to India. So we really want to be on top of that. Right here in Washington, D.C., we have several folks. Right here, we want to shout out D.C. for Democracy, a really good organization. Also, Empower D.C., all these wonderful organizations. So those are the people I respect. I don't respect no YouTube Scooby-Doo gang, what we call that,
the Vanguard.
I know you don't want to name the name, but the Scooby-Doo gang, they know who they are. Right. They up there trying to do. But really, what I wanted to do was like, I had when I was in the 8th grade, I never forget. I had a school project when we had to do a state. You had to pick a state for the 50 states and research and do a book report. And I did the state of Hawaii. And ever since then, Hawaii is our 50th state. We need D.C. statehood, too. D.C. needs to be the 51st state. Right. Ever since I did this book report, I've been in love with the Hawaiian people, the Hawaiian culture. I feel an intimate connection between the plight of Native Hawaiians, and the plight of Native Washington, D.C. Residents, because they're struggling through statehood, through the colonization and all that. Ever since I did that book report, my eyes have been open. So shout out Kaniela Ng. You had young people phone banking for Kaniela. See, that's right after AOC won her her primary, she went all around the country and was like, pumping for these progressive candidates. And Kanayela was one of those candidates. And yes, you had young people who was inspired by the young people of Hawaii get behind this brother Kanayela. So I wanted to shout him out. But what I really wanted to call you was about Senator. I wanted to kind of do a little mini deep dive on this woman called Rebecca Felton, who was the first female senator from Georgia. She was appointed to fill the seat for one day back in the 1920s, and it prompted me to say, when did women get the right to vote? Now, typically in schools, they say, women got the right to vote in 1920, the 19th Amendment, blah, blah, blah. But my contention is that women today still can't vote today because if you're a Native woman, if you're a Black woman in Georgia, and your name is Tanasha, and you know how we hyphenate the names and stuff, and you do a mail-in ballot, they're going to reject your name because it's hyphenated because your name is Tanasha Smith or something like that. This is today in 2020 America. So let's do a deep dive. So Rebecca Felton, who was the first woman, she was appointed because her husband was like a bigwig. He was a representative, and she was like kind of like a bigwig in politics in Georgia for the time. But she was a straight up white supremacist, and I want to make folks know because she was fighting for white women to vote. But if I go through her Wikipedia page, she got some quotes. Let's put the receipts on this woman. She said, even from her Wikipedia page, it say she was a white supremacist. It say that she claimed that she had slaves from before her and her husband had a plantation. They owned slaves during the Civil War. Okay, so she was the last actually person in Congress to actually serve in Congress to actually own slaves. Okay, do y'all hear that? Mm-hmm. It says that she fought for what she believed was, equal pay for equal work for women, but she was also a staunch white supremacist. She said that one story talking about a little anecdote, she wanted the World Columbia exhibition to have a slave exhibition that would, quote, feature the proposition to illustrate the Southern period where it would include actual slave life to show the content ignorant darky, okay, unquote. You see what I'm saying? So this is the first woman. She called young blacks half civilized gorillas and who had a brutal lust for white women, end quote. So these are actual quotes from Rebecca. And the point I'm trying to make is that when we see these leftists talk about, I read history. You have a lot of educated brothers who watch your show, Tim. And I read history, and I know that in the progressive era, like when I listen to KKK, kind of like they sound like Woodrow Wilson, like progressive for white people. Because like the progressive era, I'm very educated. Like I know how the progressive era, when they was doing all that stuff, it was basic. Because that was the actual grips and raps of Jim Crow. Okay, the 19 early part of the 20th century. So when they was doing all that progressive shit, it didn't include us.
Right.
You understand that? So right. When I hear these woke criticism, you look at history, you see how progressives don't necessarily mean progressives include everybody because they excluded. Look at Rebecca. She was a proud. First of all, she was educated. She was one of them educated Southern women. She came from the Southern elite because the fact that a woman was educated anyway. But the point was that. So like you see like the daughters of Confederation, them type of women, them women from the upper class
right.
who was pushing for white women's expansion of the franchise, but when it came for black or anything dealing with the deal with the American descendants of slaves,
right.
It was a total white supremacy whitewash. So I just wanted to talk about that today, Tim. I don't want to hold you. I know you got a lot of callers, but I want to urge folks to keep voting locally, keep educating yourselves, and keep calling out and challenging progressives when it comes to this woke shit, because Emmett Till and Medgar Evers and all the countless nameless men and women who died and was lynched in Mississippi, right. And Alabama, and South Carolina, and North Carolina, Tennessee, all over the American South and in the North as well. We have to come to terms, this progressive movement, with America's racial past. And shout out to my folks in Hawaii. And we need 51st state, DC statehood now. DC statehood now. Thank you, Tim.
You got it. Give it up for my brother Kendall, y'all. Yes. I love the energy as always, brother. And Thank you for pointing out relevant history about the women. I guess it's the women's suffragist movement. Sometimes people wrongly believe that because that these women were supportive of equality for black people. They weren't. They were not. It's always like they use our social capital. I don't know. How can I say this? They use our pain, our suffering, our activism to catapult their own issues. But there's no fair trade. There's no fair, as black people, and I think it's what when our cause is pointing out from Georgia, how black people are going to lead the way because we know what it is to be oppressed. The problem is sometimes some of us are too comfortable with that oppression. We got to be willing to throw off those shackles and say, no more, we go first. We ain't playing no backseat. We ain't taking up the rear. You ain't gonna have me. You ain't gonna get at me. We're not looking for no hookup on the backup, on the comeback. We don't want no back end hookup. We want it up front. Pay dollar on a dollar, right up front. Pay as you go. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. This is what time it is. We want it now, not next window. Give me up. Give me my shit right now. I don't know who working at that next window. Same time, nigga, same time. That's how we gotta be because we know how this goes. We know how it goes. Now, Kendall, I will say, brother, I gave people more benefit of the doubt than I should have. And that's on me, man. I can't even say like, yo, I really thought that these people were gonna ride. And that's what I get for thinking. They were gonna ride. They ain't riding. They rolled the fuck off. Bye, Tim Black. Bye, Tim Black. That's exactly what they did. As long as Tim Black shut it up, kept his mouth shut, could ride the wave. But when I saw that, damn, man, I'm not going to be able to help black people get something for their vote. I'm just one voice. And these people aren't in it to make black people get something for their vote. That's my motto. That's why I started covering politics. And if I say this course, I'm portraying you can make a mistake or you can go away a direction that ain't, but once you realize it and you keep going, that shit's on you. What Bush say? Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on, I can't be fooled again. All right, we'll go next call, man. 859, you're live. What's your name? What's your comment?
This is Oz from Kentucky. What's up?
What's up, Oz? What up, Oz? I think you hit me up on social media. Yeah. Give it up for Oz, y'all.
Yeah, man. So I'm very disturbed about what's going down here in my state where I live on 9/11. There have all these MAGA goons are attacking Kentucky on 9/11. They're having two different rallies. One of them is going to have Candace Owens, Lynn Wood, the My Pillow guy, and General what's his face, the treasonous, seditious General Flynn. Yeah, they're all going to be in one rally over in Western Kentucky, and then on the other side of the state where I live, in my hometown, we're going to have Tommy Lauren and Kim G, whatever her name is, Donald Trump's girlfriend. Yeah, she's coming. The best is yet to come girl.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Here. Yeah, so and it's being hosted by a disgraced lawyer, a local lawyer here that it was disbarred because he for ethics violations, and he's like calls himself the Bulldog, and he's just another Trumpist cultist, and so for some reason on 9/11, on the 20th anniversary of 9/11, there's these two Trumpist cult rallies in Kentucky by two different groups, both of them equally insane. All the worst Trumpists that you can imagine are all going to be here. So it just kind of got me freaked out. It's like, why? Why are they coming here? We don't want them here. It just disgusts me, you know. Like, why are they coming here? These people are? They're not deplorable. They're diabolical. They're diabolical, man.
Wow, brother. Wow, brother. Well, that's I guess I'm gonna have to look into that, man. I have to cover it. So, Oz, I appreciate you letting me know what's going on, man. I didn't know all those people gonna be conversion on Kentucky, man. Damn.
Yeah. Well, please help me out. Help me keep them out of here. Help me keep them out of here, man. Please.
Shit, brother. Hey, y'all, give it up for my brother Oz, man. Oz, I appreciate the information, yo. I don't know what it is about Kentucky. I mean, it's bad enough being in Kentucky with Mitch McConnell. First of all, I'm going to sell everybody up the river, including all of the white people who are dumb enough to vote Republican. It has come to my attention. Sorry, I just died right here on the podium. I am walking. I just had to lighten things up a little bit, man. Just a little bit. Feels like a really heavy show here on the Tim Black Show, but that's okay, though. We had to go hard tonight. We had to. It's what happens, right? It's going to be a lot of foolery and fuckery in Kentucky. So, sorry to hear that, Oz. Jesus. On the upside, though, we had a great show. We had a lot of great callers tonight. Speak a lot of truth to power. I appreciate all the information, the thoughts, and people just keeping it real. Thank you so much for that. The Tim Black Show, we're indebted to our callers. Our callers make this show hot. I love it, man. I come with the energy. You guys reciprocate with your own energy, and then we end up with a show that rivals any other show on the internet. And I'm damn proud to be Tim Black, and I'm damn proud to have you as an audience and as supporters and as members of the Tim Black Wolfpack, and us doing this together. Don't nothing dope get done alone. That's why I need to rock with more people like you guys. You guys ready for Super Chat? Can I read some comments now? Yeah, we can read some comments, man. First of all, William, Gary, Alicia, George, my brother from Georgia, Eric, Naj, Sergio, Lynn, Kendall, and Oz. Give it up for them. Wow, I felt like we had 20,000 calls, but we didn't have that many calls. They were just damn good. They were just damn good calls, y'all. That's all there was. That's only 10 people. 10 people with that amazing fire, man. Damn. Wow. Let's go to the first comment. Ty Savage. Thanks, Tim. I was going to call, but I got called into work and I'm broke ass. Go get your money, Ty. Wolfpack Mass. What's up, man? Nah. Go get your paper and come holler at us. Come holler at me Tuesday. If you hear, bro. My man Sheldon Hughes came through. I thanked you earlier. I'm going to thank you again. Freedom Friday, the highlight of my week. Love you, Tim. And my fellow Wolfpack, man, Sheldon. You keep the lights on, fam. I appreciate you, dog. William McGregor. Give it up for the moderators. Oh, man, it must have been a busy night. I don't know why. Who'd I go in on? I didn't call out Trump tonight, did I? Or Joe Rogan. Oh, no. There it is. That's a perfect example of it, ain't it? Belky Hernandez. What up, sis? I guess Belky's a lady. I don't know. That could be just, that's why I say Johnson. What up, Johnson? Consuelo Mora. Ignorance is bliss. My hair on fire. That's what I'm saying. Now, some things you got to internalize them to understand and relate to where we going with this. Now, there's some, I'm sure there are people like Tim, don't let these people upset you, but they understand why I was mad, though. The audacity of these motherfuckers. The audacity, y'all. Kip Winner. Just saying hello, Tim. Thank you. Nah, thank you, Kip. What's up? Uh-oh. Will in the house said, Tim Black, you on fire, Johnson. You on fire. See what I'm saying? See, man, like that's my gear, y'all. That's my gear. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do my thing. Right? Because that's... Anyway, you get it. You get it. Consuela says, always on, stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. What? What? Man, I'm too loud for TV, man. But I can't tone it down. I refuse to tone it down. Kit Warner, deposit to the swear word. Oh, the swear word offset fund. Oh, the swear word offset fund. One more time. I know I was bad tonight, man. Kip, I know I was bad, Johnson. It was tough. I mean, I don't mess with the dead, yo. You don't go there. You don't go there. William McGregor. I want Tim Black to be Tim Black. I hold up Dr. West as an example of possibility. Your story's always on point. It's the Kyle Breonna. You don't know who Breonna Taylor is? Oh, he's talking about, okay. No, he's talking about Breonna. He spelled it Breonna like Breonna Taylor, but he means Bree. Crowd that people might not know. Still with you, Johnson. Yeah, hold up. Now, I get that. And that's what I took from the first part of your call. Now, man, Cornel West ain't going to ever call out individual YouTube. But remember, these aren't YouTubers. These are media companies. These are millionaire media companies. No, we're the little guys. These are $1 million, some of them multi-million-dollar like companies. Don't look, people get this twisted. So like, let me set this straight. These people are millionaires. They're not some little people in their corner on their smartphones. They want to pretend that's what's going on. There's a lot of money at stake here. That's why I'm telling people, stop looking at it like people make mistakes. They're just incompetent. Then that one get by them. Nah, man. It's a business model. Their business model is avoid talking about our shit. Now, you can do that. People on the right avoid talking about our shit all the time. But you can't hold yourself up like you ride for us. That's my problem. That's where I have a problem. They put themselves up. Dog, if you're not my defensive end, don't take the position. Dog, if you're not my center who's going to block shots when they come in the lane, that's going to take a charge to force a turnover, don't suit up. If you're on the third leg or the last leg of the relay race and you don't want to take the baton and have to run it all the way home, don't put your shoes on, motherfucker. So don't get me twisted, man. Let's be clear. Let's be very clear, man, so people get this. Tim, use your words. Part of the problem here is that we have a disconnection about what these people say they are and what they're actually doing. Okay? I understand there has to be other teams that play the other side of the ball. I get that. You're playing the other side of the ball. You're playing for the other team. I get that all day. But if we're on the same, we're supposed to be on the same team. And some would say that's where you make a fucking mistake, Tim Black, because that's not what's going on here. Okay, I'm correcting myself. But if you say we're on the same team and we're not, that's what my rant originally was about, William. People that say, I ride for the blacks, and then they be like, well, we don't really need a black agenda, Bernie, because we could just put black agenda on top of Medicare for all. That's good enough. Why do black people need their own thing? That's his press secretary? People create a party that's supposed to be the People's Party. They got my likeness on their website. I spoke at their convention. You didn't speak at their convention. I spoke at their fucking convention. I helped them. They've never helped me do shit. I helped promote them. What the fuck have they helped me do? And when they put together their platform, they can't put a black agenda or reparations anywhere in it? Nah, dog. No, man. Nah. Oh. So, yeah. These things. I mean, it may not be fun, or it may seem heavy-handed or aggressive to go after them, but it's the right thing, Johnson. Oh, come on, Tim Black. Sometimes you got to beat their ass, Tim Black. Yeah, Tim Black, you got to tell them like it is. You got to go after them, Tim Black, because they don't like niggas. They don't want to see black people succeed. They may not have owned them niggas, but they damn sure have helped lynch them, at least online. I know Joe, and I know Tim Black. He needs to shut his ass up. I'm the most progressive person in Congress. I got the most progressive YouTube channel ever. I'm Jim Clyburn. I got the most progressives. My progressives are aggressive and subgressive. Ain't no submissive progressives running around in my stall. I'm from South Carolina. You need to go pay homage. Go tell people how great Jim Clyburn is. Go tell them. And tell him he was rubbing my back and making me fish fry. Made a fish fry with some cornbread. Because I know Joe, and I told you that. And then when you get done, give me a pie, and inside that pie, hand me some pharmaceutical money. Because that's what I like. Give it up for that. I know. Consuela said a closed mouth don't get fed. Give it up for her. So that's what I'm talking about, Johnson. Sally Thompson says, keep it going, Tim. I won't be done in the night. It won't be done in the night. We won't see the light if we give up our fight. With you always with the love. See, look at that. That's Sally. That's Sally riding for me. Riding for us. Riding for the movement. Riding for what's right. Hell, someone keep y'all up till almost 3 o'clock in the morning. My people on the East Coast be like, Tim, please. It's late. I love the show, but Jesus Christ, man. Come on, man. The sun's about to rise. D-Ray in the house. Get it up, D-Ray. What's up, fam? Scott Listic says, I'm making buttermilk biscuits. Should I call Clyburn? You better call Clyburn. What you doing not calling me? I wish you would forget to call me. You know I like buttermilk biscuit. I'm the most progressive. I'm the most progressive person ever born. I'm the most progressive person ever born inside of a woman. You need to call me and bring my pharmaceutical money with you. Yeah, make sure pharmaceutical money is there with the biscuits. Pharmaceutical money, biscuits right here. Pharmaceutical money, fish fry, cornbread, biscuits. The end. Tony D says, I'm sick of people defending Joe Rogan. Oh, that's all they do. That's all they do. Man, that's all they do, Johnson. They defend the hell out of Joe Rogan. I defended myself and people got mad. He's defending himself. Boom. What's he doing defending himself? I hate when they defend themselves. Put your arms down so we can punch you at will. Referee, he's defending himself. Please, come grab this nigger's arms. He's defending himself. How dare he defend himself? I mean, literally, guys, that's what they did. They came after me. I didn't come after them. William, I did not come after them. These people came after me. Multiple members of their weak-ass crew came after me. I strike back. You know what they do? They play victim. He attacked me, Johnson. You broke in his fucking house. You broke in his fucking house, armed with lies, and caught a fair one. Now you crying about he got me. He called me. He said I'm stupid. My mama dressed me funny. He said, shut your punk ass up. Stop coming here with grown ass men. Coming here messing with grown ass people for. What is wrong with him? TK Kirkland. Who raised you, motherfuckers? Who raised you? Marquis Simple says, we're going to remember when everything started at. We're going to remember where everything started at. Marquez, I don't know what that means, but I'm going to go ahead and go with it, Johnson. I really don't know what you mean. Tim Black. Okay. Hi. Tim, it's me. Hi. My name's Coy Booker. I was listening to your podcast, and I want you to know that when I was the mayor of Newark, when I was a vegan, and my girlfriend's name was Rosario Dawson, yeah, I used to listen to your show, and we need more love. Tim, we need more love. William, that's how you sounded. We need more love. Tim, you need to sound like Cornel West, damn it. There you go, cussing out people. We need to get along. Why come we can't have more love? I'm Cory Booker. I did stop in Frisco, New Jersey. Then I ran for president, and I didn't get any votes at all. I couldn't raise money. I couldn't even raise my arm. I could barely get called on during the debates. Then I went at Joe Biden, and I left a mark. But then he destroyed me in the polls. I need more love. All this because I blocked drugs from Canada that would help millions of people save their lives. I didn't mean it, Tim Black. Tim Black, please forgive me. I could do that, man. That's more fun than one's mad. But it won't get my people reparations or black agenda. So I got to go after them. That's what it is, man. I got to go after them. Those motherfuckers said, forget reparations for black people. You keep talking about them. We're going to bring up the fact we got some white former slave owners who lost the benefit of their property and they need reparations. A black man said that. With a black woman going, wow, yeah, I never thought of it that way. And I'm supposed to talk about what? I'm supposed to talk about something else? Tim, it's just clickbait. Just want you to respond. They won. They fucking won. Because that right there, that deserves a comeback. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not fucking sorry. Tim Black. Y'all good? We need more love. Tim Black. I tried to talk to you, Tim Black, and tried to tell you how important it was for you to just temper yourself. Be less confrontational like me. Come on. I'm 6'3" and I'm 300 pounds, but I act like I'm a 120-pound weakling. Because I don't want to scare white people. I've been whitening my skin as much as I can. I can't get any lighter. But I could never, ever have bass in my voice. I talk out of my earlobe. It looks like I'm talking out of my throat, but it's actually coming out of my ear. I had something surgically planted up my ass so I could talk this way. Because the last thing I want to do is frighten the donors. I've been trying to learn to cry on cue like Van Jones, but I can't. It's hard being Cory Booker. I need more love. And more pharmaceutical money. And more money from Wall Street. Good times, Johnson. Good times. Oh, man. And I guess I could cancel going on Joe Rogan. Guess that's not going to happen. Shit. I know I was next on the list. Yeah, I know I was right on the list, right next to Paul Mooney. I was right there, man. I was like, man, we should get Tim Black on here. Like I was about to call him too, man. About to get my people to get in touch with him. Fly him down to Austin. Talk about black people shit. I was just about to do that. And then I heard you. Then I heard you talking shit about me on your little stupid show. Andrew Schulz. Charlemagne. All right, guys, that's it. It's been a long night. It's been a long fucking night. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. Stop, Tim. Stop, Tim. Stop, man. Mama's cooking. All right. 17, 16, 15. That's it. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Man, Kwame Brown is doing well. He don't need this shit. He do this for fun. This is tennis shoe money to help kids. I'm over here calling it a business. Kwame Brown's straight. He been a millionaire since he was 18 years old. Anyway. Mom's cooking. Donald Trump's nutsack. No, I'm just kidding. Candace kiss ass. Candace bra straps. Larry Elder's butt cheeks. Mom cooking. Candace Owens footsteps. Nah, I'm joking, man. He ain't that bad. He ain't that bad. He's not that bad. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna go upstairs and get a drink of tall drink of lemonade. Oh, man. Number love for you guys. I'll see you soon. Remember, join the Tim Black Wolfpack. Thank you, everybody who supports the show. You know this show don't make itself. You make the show. So I want to thank you once again, Patreons. Go to jointimblack.com. Become a member of the show. I see you. We got clips to put out. Oh, we're going to have some great clips to put out. Damn, we're going to kill it. Wolfpack. Y'all get me in trouble, man. Have me up this late. I don't got no sense. I ain't got no filter.
Most news.
Let me ask you something. Do they know us? When I say they, I mean the talking heads on cable news. Do they know you? I mean, they talk about the world as if it's a sport. They play political games, report on our pain, rack our brain to feed the stock exchange, but do they know us? Do they know what we care about? Nope. They're too far away. They can't see us. They can't feel us. They can't relate to us. See, when you want to know what's going on in your world, trust someone who lives in your world. Subscribe.
Most news shows are suspect. They don't focus on Black issues, and when they do, it's all fluff. How does that help your life? How does that help your family? How does that help the culture? They don't. The Tim Black Show is different. Tim Black gives you news for people who can't stand the news. Real, authentic, researched, entertaining, on point. Don't let nobody take your cornbread. Visit www.timblacktv.com today. Get Black breaking news, politics, culture from someone you can trust. TimBlackTV.com. Join us today.